G'day, I'm Shameless Foil, and I'm going to be talking about the open world aspect of this game. The previous gameplay trailer, we had an in-depth detail of Hogwarts, and that was already huge. And then expanding into the open world would just make this game feel much bigger. One of the things I've noticed with the game is that when you're flying, they did mention about how if you get up in the air, you can't go at max speed for long, so that you have to get back down to regenerate. You can upgrade that, and that is a major thing if you think about it. Because imagine trying to fly around on a broom, you just end up, depleting your max speed, and it would just take longer to get around. But zooming around like you're surfing across the surface is actually something that would be really cool. So that way you can interact with the characters on the floor and actually probably don't miss much.
And this isn't the present day where all the broom technology is well known and advanced and everything that we know and love. This is an earlier time where they're still trying to figure out, we're not at the 3000 yet, we're at the 11. So.
Another travel they had was basically traveling with a beast. I love it. I think it's cool. One of the things that they did was that they flew right between tree lines, and as you can see, the wingspan is like 4 meters each side, and you're going in tight corridors like where footpaths are, and then all of a sudden you've got this wingspan from the beast, and you're taking out trees. So I mean, it's a video game. What do you expect? It's going to be allowed that nothing's going to happen, but realistically you're going to crash into a tree. Another feature is this part where you're really far away, and now I don't know what they use in this to generate the game, if it's a PC or it's PlayStation. Having to look in depth, you can see Hogwarts from afar, and to see that you can see it over there and then know that you can get back by just flying towards it is amazing. Like, if you just getting there is you can see that this game is already big, and this is only partial of the map. There's tons of areas, but also I like how when you go into certain areas where like there could be some dark magic happening or like a swamp, the atmosphere changes, and that ends up being really dark, and then oh, I'm in a really bad place. And the last two things I want to talk about here is if you have a look at the mini map, you can see some icons coming around, and it looks like even just this area of the map that you can see heaps of interactive things you can do. And then you've got enemies in the red, and I have seen before where you can see the levels, so there will be like a level, you will level up and face enemies at a much higher level. And this leaves the last thing where you can see from, which looks like either summer or autumn, to what we have now is winter, and just to see the landscape be so different with snow compared to greenery from just the summertime. The last point I have here is basically they had given us a little hint of something that they mentioned with the different seasons, is having festivals and holidays in the game.
There are moments like when it reaches certain holidays or things like that where Hogsmeade reacts to holidays, and the school reacts to holidays, and you see the decorations around those environments change. That really helped just kind of make me feel like I'm there.
And I can imagine having like Christmas during winter, and then having our Halloween even. So that would be an awesome feature to have in the game, especially when the seasons and the year goes past, that you get to enjoy the holiday festival. If you like this video, click the like button and please subscribe, and also leave your thoughts in the comments of what you thought about the latest gameplay trailer. And yeah, thank you.